Alright, so this is about the end of June 2011, and I thought this might be an interesting video at Slater Center, just to show what Mom and Dad's house looked like before they moved out. So, just to give you a perspective of what the university looked like, this is historical. So this is like for people looking at this 50 years from now. So we're just driving along on Stadium Street, and that right over there is Ford Dining Hall. So that's where you eat supper if you're a student. And we're just cruising along, and let's see, so we are going to pass University Street as soon as we get through this red light. Green light, so I'm going. And that is Armstrong Hall, which is just fairly new about right now. And then over along there, hey, that may be historical. See, that's a Prius. That's supposed to be one of the really economical cars. Anyway, this is the corner of Northwestern and Stadium, and that's McDonald's right over there. So that was historical for most of our family who worked there, all but Cindy. Alright. Well, and while we're waiting, so right up there is the new Mackey Arena. So they're just doing the addition to that this year. And so that's the basketball field, or basketball court. Alright, and so here the light turned green, and off we go into the wild blue yonder. So right over there is McDonald's, and we're just going right along here, turning onto Hayes Street. So here we go. And of course it's summer, so there's not a lot of cars on the street, just a few today. But there is our house. And we're pulling right up in. And our neighbor's house is gone, but so you can see MSEE right there in the physics building. Alright, so there is a side entrance, but that's only for guests or family. So right there we go, down the sidewalk, and just so you can see, there's the parking garage right down there, and off we go. Look at that, something blew off. Better put that back inside. But my key still works, fortunately. And this is the front porch with Grandpa's cart that he hauled his stuff to work in. And here we go into the next door. Alright. So here's the living room with the Grandpa clock. And to the right is the TV room. Somebody left a light on. Darn pups. 2 lights on in here. Is Bill been here? This used to be Aunt Susan's room. Alright, you keep going along. So there's Grandpa's chair. Woo-wee! I suppose that would make that Grandma's chair. And that's just if somebody was visiting, that's where they could sit. Didn't get very many visitors in this house. Just kidding. Okay, so there's the dining room with the organ, which I was one of the experts at playing. I think this may go into their new house. So, and the fireplace. Forgot that. Alright, maybe getting too detailed for some of you yahoos. So, and you can tell Grandpa just retired, so a bunch of his awards. That one's a pretty cool one. But a few others. Alright, that was the stair to the attic, and there was actually a greenhouse up in the attic. And then this is the kitchen, which is getting ready to be moved to the new house. And Mom doesn't know this, but I haven't told Aunt Cindy about the burgers in the freezer. So I've been eating one once in a while whenever I'm really hungry. actually look right up in here. Oh, look at that! A burger! And so they had taken the microwave and taken care of it. But I found it. And look at that. Let me just get this going quick. Alright. So this is the kitchen with the view out the back of the slide, and you can see Purdue is like right over in there. Right there's Northwestern. And we used to have them on Jolu in that corner. So, and right there are all the holes where the darn stray cats came in. Grandma had a lot of stray cats. A few of them were not strays, but they all look the same. Alright, now, let's see. Just so you can get an idea, and this is a little bit under construction right here. But this was the bathroom where the one stained glass thing came out of. So there was the bathroom. And there was Grandma and Grandpa's bedroom. And if you kept going, there was the other bathroom. So and we've just made a complete loop, which is pretty good timing because I have just the amount of time I need to flip my burger over while you guys look out the windows and give it another 30 seconds. How's it looking out there? Looking pretty good? Okay, and then now this time we'll go the other way. So there was the hall closet. There was Aunt Cindy's room. Now it's holding all the stuff from the kitchen. But that was Aunt Cindy's room, and then right down the hall was Aunt Susan's room, now the TV room. Okay. Alright, so coming down the stairs, if you got to the bottom of the stairs, if you turned, why that was, interesting, Dan's room. So there's Dan. Hey! Hey, you can get a better view of him over here. How you doing? Good to see you. Have the light on down here because some of our electric isn't working so well. But this was Dan's room. And then right next door was Uncle Bill's room, which was converted then into Dad's annex shop. But if you look, Uncle Bill's crabgrass was still growing. So there's part of the Uncle Bill leftovers. And then Grandpa's shop. So right here was Grandpa's shop with a lathe down in the basement. One of the big challenges for getting moved out of here. Alright. So if we keep going, here's Mom's laundry room. And so, and this used to be Mom's old sewing room. So right in there under the stairs, and then if you kept going, there's the air hockey table. There's Grandma sewing. Oops, that's not Grandma. Huh. Alright, so you look around, and there's Grandma's sewing area. So you can see it expanded just a little bit from underneath the stairs to this room right here. So you can tell it's summer, otherwise that refrigerator would be full of good leftovers from Grandma. And if you keep walking along, there was our bath look. Look, there's a good looking guy again. Hi! There's the bathroom with the special pull handle toilet. And the hot tub shower, which opens on both sides. That was one of our great ideas. So you keep going here, and this was the dressing room. And there's the other opening to the thing. And keep going along. And this was the hot tub room. So it's kind of hard to picture that as a hot tub room, but underneath those plywoods right there was a hot tub. Alright, I think that might be the full tour. Hey look, there's Antonio. Alright, and look at that good looking cuss. Huh! Don't know who other those bozos are. Kind of a hairy looking bugger right there. Oh, not so hairy. Alright. Back up to work again. Hey Aunt Cindy, you got one less hamburger to eat. Okay, and here's me looking out the front porch at some of our neighbors' houses. Morrises were there when we were kids. And then see, I can go out this side, yes, entrance. So, and there's the garage, as Grandpa Park would say. Alright, and this is us leaving. And you can tell, we were all expert parallel parkers. Because we had a one-lane driveway, and whenever somebody had to leave, we always had to go park our car in the drive. So, there we go, see if I can avoid hitting anybody. And so this is the way it looked. Came right down to Grant Street, right here we are. And from Grant Street, we would make a proper stop, then turn right on to Grant, and there is Grant Northwestern. So, in another historic event, if you look over there, they're tearing down that, what used to be a fraternity. That's going to be another big new building, we think. So, you see something's going on there. Alright, and there is Canoy Hall, if you wanted to know what was.